not let a single one get away.
Step into the ring.
Rolling around at the speed of sound. Got places to go, gotta follow my rainbow. Can't stick around, have to keep moving on. Guess what lies ahead? Only one way to find out. Must keep on moving ahead. No time for guessing, follow my plan instead.
Welcome to post-Smash Purple versus Iona College. We're starting off strong. Oh, we're going right with Terry. So Crimson Vexus right off the start against K-Rool. Now, Terry, wonderful combo character, is going to be able to do a lot against K-Rool. K-Rool's just a big body. Doesn't get very far in not a great amount of time. He's going to get really carried by a lot of these combos. And a lot of these things that can be normally SDI'd with Terry's, it's just going to be that much more easy for Terry to kind of pull off. Landed there, jab, jab. Going into the F tilt, actually. Oh, sorry, into the jab 3, not F tilt. Nice up there to catch the jump. And that side B is going to take it. Wow, what a read. Oh, jeez. Crimson is just tearing it up right now. 42%. Not able to punish the down smash in that instance. Jab, jab, power dunk. The jab, jab goes right through. The armor just kind of punches that. Oh, God, there's so much happening. Side B going to send K-Rool right back off the ledge. Nice job jumping over Crown. K-Rool's off ledge again. Not gonna go for the dare spike. Dash attack is gonna send Terry right off, jumping right over Blunderbuss. Not opting to go for a dare. I thought K-Rool was going to go for a dare in that instance, but K-Rool is going to contest that jump with fair off stage, putting the stocks at even. But with K-Rool at 118, it's looking mighty toasty for him. F token put Terry up stage. The jump is wasted. He doesn't have a jump. K-Rool doesn't have enough time to get over to punish it. 49. Right now, Crimson's throwing a lot of options out. Is able to punish the whiff dash attack, though, putting Post up 1 stock against Iona. Can Crimson take another stock before he loses one? Really good mix-up with the power dunk. Side B is going to get passed right through with that invincibility. Oh, crack shoot. Honestly, that if he went off stage with that, that would have been very unfortunate. I think that Blunderbuss actually saved him. Up tilt is going to send Crimson right back off. Really nice stall. That was a very sticky situation, but the fade back was really good for Crimson. Buster Wolf is going to do a lot of damage. Let's send K-Rool right back off. Up smash. The belly armor goes right through Power Gazer. He probably would have died if he didn't have that belly armor. Nair's going to send Crimson right back off. He has his jump. Very good job holding onto your jump. But the back air is going to take it. Putting stocks at even. Very good punishing that landing with side B. Side B on Terry is so good at catching landings. Because remember, whenever you land in this game, you have a certain number of frames where you cannot do anything. It's what we call landing lag. You are in lag because you landed. So it's a very good opportunity to catch a lot of punishes for stuff like that. So side B covers a lot of distance. It's very great for that. Really good stuff coming out of Crimson. So Post is down to 7. And Iona, wow, down to 6. Now, because this is an ECAC match, we started with the starter sets. And then after that, we have our counter picks as well. Terry, generally, I feel like Terry either likes flat stages, but he can do a lot off of platforms, especially with something like with Power Dunk. Power Dunk is such a good mix-up option for like landing. Can really change your trajectory. So it might look like 1 minute you're going to land on the floor, but then you just use Power Dunk and shift over to a platform. So platforms, especially dual plats, can be very, very useful for Terry. So I wouldn't be surprised if we ended up going to something like Pokemon Stadium 2, Pilot's Nation, Smashville, something like that. But Terry can also kill off the top with jab, jab, up B. So, sometimes platforms, that mid-platform, does very well for Terry to kill off the top. Terry is just a very versatile character, can make a lot of these stages work well for him in a lot of situations. But probably he's going to do his best on Final Destination because of the auto turnaround stuff. So you probably want a flatter stage, but, you know, he also gains benefits from platforms as well. Now we'll see who Iona sends out. Against Terry, you probably want to send some sort of sortie out, some sort of zoner, something that can keep Terry out. Because Terry has really good mobility, but if you are able to keep him out with your own mobility and have a disjoint, you can kind of struggle in that sense. And we're kind of seeing that now, actually, because we're getting Chrom. Chrom is an incredibly strong character when it comes to neutral on stage. Just because he has a disjoint, he's very fast, he hits really hard, but the second he's off stage, a lot can go wrong with Chrom. So we'll see how this generally works. Because Chrom still has to fight you. Like, he has a disjoint, but he still has to fight you. He's a brawler kind of character in many ways. He just has the added benefit of having a slight disjoint. Now that's going to put Chrom back off stage. High recovery from Chrom. Low recovery. Really good fade back, because if he was a little closer, that power wave could have interfered with his recovery. Up tilt going to cover platform, putting Terry in a kind of a precarious position when he's above him. That is one spot Terry does not want to be in. He does not want to be above Chrom. Reading the air dodge in with F smash. This is kind of bad for... Yeah, that was a bad situation for Crimson. That was very tough. And that, to a certain point, you need to recover a little high with how to mix up your landing. But this Chrom player was able to see through it and was able to punish the power dunk with F smash, putting the stocks back to even. Really good stuff coming out of the Chrom player. Now, ECAC, stage list. Chrom probably gets a lot of benefit from platforms to extend a lot of his strings. He also likes it when characters are above him because he has up air, and up air is kind of big. Chrom loves to juggle. He likes to put characters above him and kind of keep following up from that, whether it be platform extensions or things like that, or finishing it off with up B as like the combo ender. Now, if you want to play a stage against Chrom, I'll probably make it a bit more flat. It's tough because Chrom's very fast, and on FD he can travel pretty far distance. So you're taking a little bit of a risk if you bring him to FD. But you definitely don't want to bring him to a lot of platform-based stages. I feel like he can get a lot of benefit off stuff like Battlefield. I would probably bring him... I feel like Pokemon Stadium 2 is generally like the best bet in a lot of situations. It's the most even. Though Yoshi's Story can also work well because it's probably a little awkward for Chrom's combos on a lot of those platforms. You probably want to play a character that can either brawl decently hard against Chrom, or a character that you play a zoner. You play a zoner where if Chrom, you punish him for wherever he kind of just wants to swing. So, you know, Snake would probably work really well in the Chrom matchup. But Snake does have to be careful in some situations where, you know, Chrom's quick. He has a good grab. He doesn't have a bad grab by any means. And he has some basic combos off of grab. So, and Snake does not like getting grabbed. So you need to be careful if you do bring in Snake into this. But it looks like we're actually getting DK. So we're getting Samus. And actually, this is probably the best choice because Chrom does like to jump. He has to jump at a certain point. And a character like Samus loves it when you jump in. Samus really likes it when you decide to jump in. Samus has such a good coverage with things like Fair and all the other projectiles. The only problem is if once Chrom does get in, Samus is going to have a tough time because Samus doesn't have incredibly distinct disjoints. And she can get contested pretty hard by Chrom. But that's a give and take with every matchup, you know? I feel like having up B out of shield will be kind of useful in this matchup. Just pending Chrom is not that great at spacing his aerials. I feel like you're just going to need a lot of projectiles out. You're going to need a lot of area of denials in this matchup. And we are going to Battlefield, which, to be honest, is not the worst choice considering Samus is being sent in, because Samus up air can get a lot of follow-ups on that top platform. It's just that Crom might be able to do it a bit better, so you have to be very careful. Oh, that's another thing, though. Samus up B can get... Oh, Samus up B can go all the way to the top platform. That's a really good use. For kind of like an escape option if the up B doesn't work out. BK already putting 100% on Crom without... this looking like might be a 0 to death. At 126, Crom's at the ledge. Up B is not going to get punished. Oh, now it actually does get punished. I like the options on the ground. Instead of deciding to choose laser, charge shot instead of... oh, that's that. I like the landed option, was what I was trying to say. I like the landed option of firing weak hit of charge shot instead of jumping. Jumping out, wow. Really good up throw. BK's gonna drop the first blood. Neutral get up. That was a very risky move, especially against a charged F smash attack like that. But able to get it out quick enough and put down shield. Usually if you see your opponent charging smash attack, you just want to wait it out. You don't even want to gamble that. Or jump. You can jump away. And already this Crom player is at 87%. BK only at 50. BK is racking up a lot of damage, catching a lot of these jumps from Crom. Catching so many jumps. I love the bomb placements. And that up B is not going to go far enough, putting BK up another stock. Oh, the end hit of Nair. Gonna send Samus right back off stage, but BK does regain stage control. Probably giving up a little too much stage control for my taste. But still, really doing a good job playing the lanes right now. I love these fade backs on down B. I love the fade back on bomb. Oh, kind of predicting the aggression at the ledge, but not fading in enough to get that punish. Back throw? No, down throw into there. Really good combo. Right now, this Crom player just is having a really tough time getting around a lot of these projectiles. Up B gonna make it. Oh, it did make it. Wow. Gotta make it. I would like to see a bit more dash attack to punish the Crom up B. I think you can time that decently well. Or at least more bomb. Ooh, gonna fall out of there. Got platform saved, Crom. F-Tilt gonna send BK right back off stage. Let's see if BK can hold on to this stock. It'd be wonderful if he had 3 stocks going into the next match. Back there. Yep. I still would want to see BK punish that recovery a bit more. I think he can. Because Crom is going above ledge pretty hard. F-Tilt not quite strong enough to send Samus right up to send Samus off to the blast zone. 127 though, Samus is not going to be able to live too many more hits, and back air is going to take it, putting Samus down to 2 stocks. Let's see what BK can do. 160 up throw will kill at this percent now. 165, but fair is going to send Crom right off, and that is going to be the stock. Putting Post down to 5 and Iona down to their last 3 for this round. Very good stage choice coming out of BK. I didn't even think about the up B advantage in that situation. Very good stage pick. Now again, Samus is another character that can do very well on a variety of stages. Able to, just deny basic area with a lot of projectiles. Just a very strong character in a lot of situations. I am going to assume, though, that BK probably wants to ban things like Pokemon Stadium 2, Yoshi's Story, though they still do well, and maybe Smash Bros. Or Hollow Bastion. I'm assuming maybe he would want to ban some of those stages. It's hard to tell, though, because Samus is just very versatile. Can work on so many different situations. It really depends on whatever his mood is for the day. If I was playing, I would probably... Huh. It's like, what do you even do to counter pick Samus? It's just fully dependent on whatever character you already play. If you're Mario, if you like, let's say they send in a Mario, you probably want to keep Battlefield open because Mario does incredibly well. But if you can influence going to Yoshi's story, Mario will do wonderful, probably better at Yoshi's story than Samus does, I would assume. Make sure BK also gets his suicide in. He needs suicide at least once. Hope he remembers. Still doing the striking. I should start betting on what characters are going to come in. I'm going to say Isabel. I'm going to go for the niche pick, and I'm going to say they're going to send in an Isabel. Watch it be Mario. It's going to be Mario. Inkling. I don't know. I'm trying to think. This is probably a relatively even matchup because Inkling can low profile a lot of what Samus can throw out with dash. I would assume. Probably even. Inkling probably has a good time, though, getting in on Samus because of low-profile stuff with dash. Splatter Bomb. You know, actual splatter. Ink. Probably does decent against Samus. Plus, Inkling can brawl decently well.
Go!
Goodbye, DK. And here we go. Going for projectiles. Jump in with the landed fair. Really good combo start for 34% coming out of the Inkling. Shield lock. Back air. Going for the berry. Oh, going for the read. If that was an up smash, that would have been an amazing read out of this Inkling player. BK's in a really tough position right now. Going for the aggressive fair. And right now in this situation, you really need to be really patient at ledge, especially against a character like Inkling. You do not want to force. You do not want to force a situation. Getting some quick percents on a lot of these landing punishes, though. BK at 111 has to figure out something. Getting shield locked again with Ink. And that's kind of the problem in the corner. If Ink is getting sent off, you will get shield locked. Yeah, you cannot shield that because then you can get punishes off that. Not able to outrun the berry. Oh, and the down smash hitbox went right around the berry. BK was so lucky in that situation. And this is the problem. BK is a little unsure how to deal with these back airs and whatnot. Neutral get up is really annoying for BK right now. I would probably start jumping from ledge a little bit more. Really good up B out of shield. Oh, that's going to get punished with back. Down smash. 180 BK loses his stock. Let's see what he can do against this 56% on Inkling. There's a lot of aerial pressure right now that BK isn't sure how to deal with. This Inkling player is taking their time. Down throw. Oh no, going for the full... Wow, going for the full pummel. Hoping to get the jab in for a little extra damage. Yeah, BK needs to contest in the air a little bit more. It's tough because Inkling is fading back a decent bit, back throw. And it's causing trouble for how BK normally likes to contest aerials. But he can still do it. He can still anti-air. He just needs to full hop to punish it. Because right now he's used to doing short hops, but in this situation, because Inkling is doing a full hop, he needs to contest that with a full hop as well. Dash attack isn't going to cross up, putting BK in another tough position. Going for the text chase situation with jab. Oh, that could have been a punish with like dash attack at that point. Really good fade away. That up B. back throw. No, drop out fair is not going to work in this situation, and he used his jump. That is going to be a 3-stock, putting... sorry, 2-stock, putting Post down the last 3, and is tied with Iona. Now, this is going to be a really tough situation for Post, because we are going to be bringing in Snake. I assume Ghost is going to be playing it tonight, considering he's in the ring. And Inkling can be a tough matchup for Snake in some ways, because you pull Grenade, Ink is going to explode Grenade, and, you know, Inkling loves to grab. Snake does not like getting grabbed. This can be kind of tough for Snake if you don't know how to play the matchup. And you don't get a ton of Inklings anymore. Inkling is kind of a rare character. But the Splatter Shot, a lot of projectiles can actually go through Splatter Shot. Snake is going to have a tough time because Grenade is not one of those moves. Grenade will explode. But if Snake plays platform a decent bit, plant some grenades down C4, and kind of tries to box with Inkling a little bit, it'll probably work out. Now, if I am Kenny, PS2 is going to be so primo in this because you have to play that platform. Dual plats. I wouldn't rely on a single platform. It's not. I don't think it's strong enough in this situation, especially against a character like Inkling, who has a really strong up air. But dual plats are going to be really nice for Snake to kind of fade in and out on. If you do Final Destination, you are setting yourself up to get grabbed way more. But Kenny loves FD, so we will see. Kenny can probably make FD work if he really wanted to. I would also do Kalos. You're putting yourself in a kind of a tight position by kind of restraining yourself to the end platforms, and you give up a lot of stage control. But you can set up C4 mid-stage or next to the platforms if you want, kind of throw grenades in and out when you want, and you're elevated to a point where you're a little bit out of some of Inkling's general tools, especially grab. You just don't want to get grabbed. Do not get grabbed, because that's where a lot of what Inkling will build up from is. Small battlefield would be great. Yoshi's Story might be okay. You can make Yoshi's Story and Battlefield work. It's just, I do think that Inkling gets a lot of the top platform, a lot more of the top platform than Snake does. And here we go. This is going to be a clean match, 3-on-3. 3 to 3 stocks. I'm very interested to see what Kenny does with this. I don't know how much Inkling matchup experience that he has.
2, 1, go!
Here we go. Grenade. Gotta really hug these platforms. Oh, really good down throw on the grenade. I really like how he's hugging these platforms. But here's the situation. Now he's going into grab range, and Inkling is really going to want to go for those grabs. Really good spacing on that down tilt. I really liked how it pushed Inkling right back. Getting shield lock, roll out. That's the tough part, because Inkling can contest grenade with that splatter shot. I really like the Nikita from a second ago. Really playing the range really well for Snake. Here's the grab, though. Really good mash coming out of Kenny. Getting out of that situation, getting out of disadvantage right there. That was such a cool... The contesting with the grenade and getting a grab off of it was so good from Kenny. Dash attack. Oh, getting contested with the grenade off the top. F tilt is a little too weak. Not able to get the punish on roller. Ooh, I wasn't a fan of that aggressive fair. That could have been really tricky. Aggressive on the C4s. Kenny's starting to box a little too hard, I think. He needs to play the range a bit more. Getting shield locked on platform, that was such a good use of the ink. Kenny needs to slow down the match. Really good cross up on down air, though. Just not able to get these punishes, though. Really good up tilt from the stock dodge. Really good anti-air. Another really good up tilt. Kenny getting the earlier stock. I think that was like a round like 100. That was a really early kill. Back air. Getting shield lock. Kenny is doing such a good job of just kind of staying distance. Playing the range the way he should in this matchup. Good air dodge to ledge. Oh, rolling out and not able. That berry is going to send Snake for miles for that F smash. Let's see, Kenny at 0. Inkling at 35%. This is looking pretty good. Snake does like trades, so if he can keep trading with this, really good follow-up to C4 with the Nair. Covering a lot of platform situations with a lot of these explosions. Did he stick him? Yeah, he did. Wow, Kenny's so good at that. Back throw. Yep. Oh, opting to go to the other side. Really tricky move from the Inkling. That was a regrab. Kenny could have punished that with a down smash. Ooh, dashing through right through the fade. Jeez. Kenny being super patient. Trying to get the jump read with that up tilt. Good grab, down throw, into grenade. Right now, Inkling is having a tough time catching Kenny. And this is how you have to play the match. You have to be outside of Inkling's range the entire time. You cannot allow Inkling to get that many grabs on you, especially for grabbing the up throw up air. Kenny at 27%. Now 34, Inkling at 13. C4 is going to hit Inkling. Getting shield locked again. Nice job contesting that with a dash attack. Kenny's opting for boxing again. Berry. Up smash. Weak hit though. Yeah, Kenny is starting to realize he can't box that hard. He really needs to play the distance. This is tough because if Kenny loses the stock now, he could get damage. He could get like damage creeped. Pretty easy. Inkling can rack up a lot of damage. Oh, wait, does Kenny solve the grenade? Oh no, it exploded. I probably would have hung there a little longer, to be honest. Kenny's really playing the distance. He does not want that Inkling to take the stock now. And this is the smart thing. You're at 163. Inkling, the only way Inkling can take the stock is by committing. If Snake can play the distance, it makes killing for Inkling that much harder. Really good grenade, preventing the up throw. That should have been an up air, I think. Kenny, what are you doing? Oh my god. I can't believe that worked. Really good offstage contesting from Kenny. Really trying to end it early. And it works out. It's kind of scaring the Inkling out. Putting post up 1-0 on Iona. Did Iona? Ionia? I don't know. But now we're back to 9-9. Very smart stuff coming out of Kenny. Playing the distance very well. Because that's the problem. Inkling as a character can rack up damage from grabs, from a lot of back air strings, and things like that. But Inkling does have a tough time killing in general. Not many kill moves, and really relies on the up throw, up air combos. And if you're staying out of distance and making it really tough for them to grab, it's really hard for them to kill you and rack up damage. Kenny playing that matchup very well. And you can see whenever Kenny did try to kind of interact directly with boxing CQC, which he needs to do once in a while. He needs to mix it up. But whenever he committed super hard to this CQC, close quarters, it was not going Kenny's way. So now we're at the top of the order again. And we're getting our starters. Battlefield, Final Destination, Town and City, Pokemon Stadium 2, and Smashville. Assuming we're going to get Crimson again, I would like to see if we can get him to Final Destination somehow. But these guys are their own beasts. They play on whatever stages they feel like it in the moment. Sorry for all the coughing. I had a round a couple weeks ago with the Rona. I'm all set now, but I still got a little bit of a cough left. I love the song choice, too. I was a big Sonic Adventure 2 fan when I was a kid. Those were the days. Oh yeah, we're definitely getting Crimson. Long choice. But now we're finally getting it. Who's playing Pit? Is that Crimson? It's gotta be Crimson. I'm pretty sure this is Crimson playing Pit. But now we're getting the Lucina. And this is gonna be a really in-your-face matchup. Now, I feel like this is gonna be even. It's gotta be. I mean, Pit doesn't have quite as big of difference as Lucina, but it's like Pit has like decent combo potential, and he still has a disjoint, and plus he has like Arrow. Arrow's gonna be very strong in this matchup. Really good armor on the side B. We're trying to get... I don't know how I feel about trying to anti-air with Nair, especially against Lucina, who has a very strong anti-air. That's going to get punished with up B, yep. Oh, just, that's the second time just out of range of that side B. I would like to see Pit go. I would like to see Crimson go for a few more grabs, because right now he's kind of playing his hand pretty hard with these neutral air anti-airs like that, and you know he hasn't landed one of those once. I would like to see him approach from the ground a bit more instead of trying to anti-air. Really good down smash though, gonna get the punish and taking the first stock for post. Too many rolls, but still it's working out for him. Get up attack. He's gonna hit that approach. Too many rolls. Too many rolls. He rolled 3 times in a row. It's gliding on the stage. That was surprising that wasn't punished. A lot of dashbacks coming out of Lucina because she's expecting rolls. Ooh, trying to go for the contestant, but air dodging right through that. So off stage, you generally don't want to try and contest Lucina off stage. She has such a good recovery; it's so hard to edgeguard Lucina. Oh, F kill is going to take the stock. Iona Lucina is at 40%, trying to play this distance against Pit, doing a really good job outspacing, making it really tough for Crimson right now. Crimson is trying to be very aggressive at ledge, and it's not working out the best. Though it is really even still. 60 to 66. Really good nair. you're going to nair against Lucina, you pretty much need to be right on top of her. You need to predict that she's going to jump right next to you. That was risky going off stage like that, especially against Lucina, who can kind of contest you as well, and then you might not be able to recover. The GI was kind of bad, almost getting the kill. Is that it? Yeah, sniping out the jump. Really good sniping that jump with neutral B. Tech situation, really good rolling out. If he rolled in, you would have gotten punished with that down smash. Trying to get the grab, but he's going to get punished with that F tilt. Oh, wow. Neutral grab is going to get punished with F smash. Really even game. You love to see it. Good grab. Trying to get a fair. I'm pretty sure that was supposed to be a fair, but instead of getting the jab in. Good punish with a down smash, actually. Electroshock is just outside of range of Lucina. Really good rolling. No, don't go for that contestant. That could be so easily a reversal. I just don't think Pitt has the tools to really contest Lucina that well. He could probably run out in back air if he really wanted to try, but even then, that is such a risk. I wouldn't go for it. Electroshock is going to send Lucina right back off stage. Oh, okay, holding on to her jump. Wow, I thought it was dead. Down smash is not going to get punished. Pitt's really trying to float off the side. He's taking his time. Really good, taking your time. The roll in was a little suspect though. A lot of these aggressions at ledge are going to get you punished. It works quite a few times, but if you do it too many times, you're going to get red pretty hard, and that's what happened. Electroshock gets punished with F smash, putting Lucina in the lead, and that puts Post down to 6 stocks, and Iona down to 7. It's really close match coming out of the two of them. Very close match. I actually really like Crimson's Pit. He does pretty well with him. It's awesome. There's just a couple things that I would personally like opt for something different. A lot of these attempted anti-airs early on, like run up nair. I'm not a huge fan of those. I would reduce the rolling a little bit, and the aggression at ledge I would get rid of quite a bit. Especially like the jump electroshock. It works once in a while as like a mix-up, but you can get punished hard for that if they shield it. And we saw that a couple times, especially if Lucina dashes back and outranges you. Yeah, you can definitely get punished for that. So for stageless, Lucina can up B to the middle platform as like an escape option on Battlefield. I'd probably bring Lucina. Lucina just works on every stage. She's a great character. Especially, well, if you're going to send in BK, you probably want to make it as generally flat as you can. Though, Lucina is a very similar character to Chrom, and BK did wonders on Battlefield. So I don't think Battlefield is off the table on this. The only problem is Lucina is a much harder character to kind of edgeguard than Chrom is. So if BK comes in and brings Lucina to Battlefield, it might be a bit tougher because Lucina can get a lot of that top platform just like Samus can. And if Samus is in disadvantage, it's all that much harder for Samus to get out of disadvantage than it is for Lucina to. And we are going to Battlefield. I don't blame him for going to Battlefield, but let's see how he makes it. The name of the game is BK cannot lose a stock right now. Because if you don't lose one, but he needs to get rid of the stock now. He needs to even it up. Low profiling the bomb. Back throw? No, going for the damage route, which I actually appreciate. Yeah, that's going to be a tough part. If you are above Lucina, it's going to be so hard to get down because of that disjoint. Going to fair. And going for the air dodge, though. That's not true at this percent now. Distance. Lucina is doing a good job low profiling these projectiles, though. BK cannot get impatient. He actually needs to keep doing what he's doing and like really try to make it so that Lucina gets impatient. Really good up the out of shield. Really good dash tactic. It's actually acting as an anti-air. Really good. Oh, run up down tilt, but the spacing was off on it. Oh, yeah, that spot dodge is going to punish that. We're getting a little bit of lag. Catching the roll in with that neutral B into dash attack was super nice coming out of BK. Playing the matchup masterfully. Really good, really great. It's you can actually tell the Lucina is very familiar with playing around projectiles because of how she kind of sat back for a little bit and waited and parried some of the projectiles. But, you know, how long can you hold that patience? You need to in order to fight that matchup. But BK, if you know, sometimes zoners will get impatient if their projectiles aren't connecting. But that's exactly how you need to play, is what BK did. Being consistent, being, you know, persistent on where you're placing your projectiles. And, you know, making it a little tough for them to get into those certain areas and zones. And not trying to, you know, rack up damage by CQCing necessarily, which is where Samus would be at a disadvantage in that matchup. Really great from BK. Now I wonder who we're going to get out next, because we already had a character switch up with Lucina, and I assume that was the Chrom player. But let's see. I'm telling you, send me in. I'll do wonders. I'll have to start taking classes at post, and that way I can play. But I would be, you know what? No, because I would be out of a commentating gig, and I like doing this. Sometimes you just like talking over the game. We got places to go. And we're getting the Inkling. Now, this was really tough for BK last time. BK had a really tough time with this matchup earlier. Let's see if BK can kind of learn a little bit from what Ghost was doing. BK does need to play the distance and not get punished. Really good follow-up from Bomb. Wow, good down throw into fair. Now, Samus does have the benefit. He can actually go off stage if he wants to launch and trying to dare Inkling. I would be, because Inkling really likes to recover low, so I would go a lot more for the dares. Really good damage build-up right now. Shielding after the back air. That's a tried and true Inkling thing, is back air into grab. And you have to kind of shield a little bit less against Inkling. You want to be constantly moving. If you're in shield, then Inkling's winning. I'm not able to get the cross up on the dash attack. I really like the projectile to force Inkling back. Good up B. The percents are starting to, you know, get closer though. As Inkling racks up this damage, it's going to be a lot harder for BK to get this going. He has to take this stock now. He cannot afford to make it even. Back throw. Back throw. Oh, going for the up throw. That was actually really nice. I actually really like the up throw for the mix-up. BK at 139. It's looking mighty tough right now. Oh, actually got a... Yeah, 6 on 6. Yeah, BK is at 160 right now. Really needs to hold on to this stock. Get a little bit more damage on Inkling. Right? And right now, BK... Is he going to do neutral get up again? BK constantly gets punished for that. Really good fair. Up. Nice smash. There needs to be a bit... Whenever he gets buried, he needs to do a bit more mashing to get out of that. I think he could have gotten out of it. It is tough, though. I do acknowledge that it's kind of tough. Zaire, I'd probably like to see a little bit more Zaire in this matchup. Really good. 60%. This is actually really nice for BK right now. This is the kind of percent he really needs to rack up right before the stock. So it works out in the end. Letting go shield a little too early. It might have been a shield poke, though. Gonna punish the bomb with roller. Oh, he could have punished that, though. Rolling away. Now, BK can... I think there's been a roll away habit from this Inkling. I think BK can kind of push a little harder to punish the roll, I think. I think it's roll away. I have to pay attention a little bit more. Down to a ledge. Reading... Oh, trying to read the roll coming out of BK. Almost getting it, but... BK's trying to commit and trying to get some reads with these up Bs on, like, you know, punishes, but it's not working out. It is really even right now, though. It's just, where can BK snag the kill? That's the problem. You can definitely tell BK feels a little bit pressured. Ooh, low profiling the neutral B. Up throw, up throw. Yeah, and that is going to be the stock. I think you're supposed to DI behind Samus whenever that happens. If you DI out, you die earlier. Ooh, really good recovery from BK, avoiding that runoff fair. 41%. Goal for, I would say goal is to get to 60% on Inkling, and then you're looking mighty good. Yeah, there we go. There's the 60%. Can we get a little bit of extra credit? 79. This is looking like BK stock to take, but can he take it before he loses his? Weak hit of fair. Throw. $135 on Inkling, and BK is doing a good job playing the range game right now, but jumping out of disadvantage to try and avoid a low contest. But Inkling being cognizant of that, going for the high fair, gonna take the stock off BK. So now BK cannot afford. This is low percent. This is the area where Inkling will rack up the damage. 32%. BK is off stage. Oh no, the air dodge. Oh, that was so scary. BK, what are you doing? What are you doing? No, play it safe. Oh my god. Trying to go. I'm pretty sure he wanted the contesting. He wanted to contest that so bad, but that is such a scary situation to be in, especially for Samus. Will it kill? No way. I was gonna say no way that would kill. All right, BK's at lower percent. He's at 67. He's still in the safe zone. He can play this really safe and just wait for the opportunity to come. He does not need to commit whatsoever. Because eventually charge shot will kill. Eventually will. Eventually that's going to kill. Yeah, shield poke right there. That's all you need. Really good patience. Considering how that matchup went the last time round, BK improved dramatically. That was much better showing coming out of BK for that. Iona down to 3 and Post down to 4. BK doing a really good job playing the distance on that one. I wonder if they were talking about it in between matches. That wasn't it, right? Yeah, there's another player. I didn't miscount. Yeah, I didn't miscount. Sometimes I wonder if I miscount. So, same as before. I assume we're going to be going to Battlefield again. Oh, we might be going to Pokemon Stadium too. Some sort of dual plat. See how Iona sends out against Samus. Game and Watch. Huh. I don't know. I still think I know Bucket is going to come into play in this pretty decently, but I don't know. I still think Samus kind of wins this one, especially when Game and Watch likes to jump so much. It's only one stock though. Game & Watch is a very strong character, though. Yeah. Reflective is going to play a big part in this. This is going to be a matter of if BK can really be patient with certain projectiles. BK was going to be very tempted to throw out his normal attacks, but he can get punished pretty hard with the Reflector. I'd say he's better off kind of throwing out fair a lot more in this matchup and relying a little bit less on projectiles. You could probably afford to box a little bit with Game & Watch if you use like fair, up Bs and whatnot. Oh, did you use his jump? No, he didn't. Okay, good. Oh my god! Hitting a right through. The invincibility going right through that F smash. Jeez. Back throw. Don't fire. Don't fire. Okay, that was fun. I guess it worked out. For some reason, this Game & Watch is not using the Reflector much anymore. I don't know why. I think he's waiting for the right opportunity to get the kill from the charge shot. Probably. Going there. Oh, we're getting lagged. No. This is looking tough, but Right now, BK in a really good position. Gonna punish. Not gonna be able to punish the up B. Trying to get the jump read with up smash. That was really risky. That was a very risky play coming out of BK. Bear's not gonna be strong enough to kill it. Really good jump. Bomb's not quite strong enough to go to kill on the other side of the stage. This Game & Watch wants this kill so bad. Going for it super hard. BK, you're going back too hard. You don't have a jump. Yeah. Unfortunate. BK didn't forgot he used his jump.
Mr. Game & Watch wins.
That puts posts back down to their last 3. All even up. BK played that pretty well. I would say both players played it pretty well, but being contested off stage from the Game & Watch was a little too much pressure for BK to kind of deal with. Now this gives us Ghost, so Snake versus Game & Watch, which I assume this was a tough. This is a tough one for Snake, especially with Reflector. Yeah, I would assume this is a tough matchup for Snake. Reflector probably does a lot against grenades, and you can probably carry the explosions in bucket for that instant kill, that like shield breaker. Game & Watch does like to grab once in a while. Like, geez. But Game & Watch is a little slower, like a little bit. He has decent airspeed, but Snake can still take advantage by keeping grenade on himself. It kind of forces Game & Watch to come to Snake, but Game & Watch can just throw out bomb on Snake's shield if he chooses to pull grenade. So that's a matter of, can Snake throw out back air quick enough to contest bomb against Game & Watch. This is going to be a tough one. It's going to be close, I think. I think it's going to be a very close match. Let's see if Iona can get the reset. I was going to say, there's actually also a chance that Ghost would play Sora or Fox, but I doubt it. His Snake is too good.
Three, two, one, go!
And here we go. Wow. Popping the grenade. Oh, parry on the last hit, but not able to get the punish. Dash attack. I was expecting to see a lot more Reflector coming out of this Game & Watch. 51% on the Game & Watch. Though Snake isn't disadvantaged right now, and the percentages are right away even. Oh, there we can see the bucket. Back air. Game & Watch right back off. Contesting it with the get-up attack. Contesting Nikita, but hitting against the stage is going to blow it up. And the C4 is going to put Game & Watch up right through the sky. 71% on Snake. Reading the air touch in, but the invincibility is a little too long. C4 is not going to connect with that. Oh my god, bucket. He's going to use it to take this stock. Whoa! Using it a little too early. This is not looking good for Iona's Game & Watch right now. I would say Iona's Game & Watch needs to play the long game a lot harder in this matchup and be using bucket and kind of forcing Snake into bad situations versus the way he's kind of committing. Back throw? Yep. Up B can go right through that. Yep. Nair's not gonna Nair is not gonna get the cross up, staying in shield, and Kenny so cognizant about that, waiting for the shield drop and gonna get the up tilt kill. Still holding under 3 stocks right now. Kenny's looking really great. Though at 134, he might be losing the stock right now at this point. Down air is not going to quite take it yet. Dash attack isn't across at that time. Down smash is not going to connect. Kenny might be able to take this stock again with a really sneaky fair. Can Kenny do it? Can Kenny get the 3 stock? Back air is not going to be quite strong enough to kill Snake at that percent. Really good fade back from Kenny. Aerial down smash is going to send Snake so far away, but not get the kill. Did he stick him? He might have stuck him. Oh, no, he didn't. Weak hit a back air. Back air again. 105 on the Game & Watch. This is Kenny's game to take, though. We are seeing a bit of a damage being racked up on Kenny right now. Up smash. Oh, and that's up tilt. Really good F tilt. And that's going to be the game. Putting Post 2 stocks left. 2 stocks over Iona. And that is going to be it. Post takes it 2-0 over Iona. Now, what I would say is that Kenny did play the matchup really nicely, staying generally away, using projectiles to cover the path of Game & Watch. But I think the Game & Watch player could have used Bucket a lot more to catch a lot of these projectiles and reflect some of these projectiles and put a lot more pressure on Snake with like Rising Bear or Fair and things of that sort. There were some inklings that you would see some little moments of it and like little shining moments of it, but it wasn't enough against Kenny's movement. And that's how it should go. So really good stuff coming out of Post tonight. Really good stuff coming out of Iona. Really even matches tonight. Really even games. It's always great to see it. Otherwise, I have been Frisco, and thank you guys for joining us today for Smash Purple versus Iona. It's been a pleasure as always. You guys have a good night. We'll see you next time. Bye.